people know us now. People know what to expect. Now we gotta take it to another level.
Look, city till I die, say hi to the bad fella. Hella smooth with the flow, so grab your umbrella. Yeah, we make it rain, bring the pain, things are changing. Power
They look silky and comfortable.
I was
The
going to ask
matching
if those
set.
are pajamas.
I got the shorts.
Do they have your initials on it?
I'm not that fancy.
Did they say JJ on it?
They should.
What is that called when you put
Monogram?
your initials on something? Monogram, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Classy.
embroidered, but that's not.
I mean,
not-
it technically is embroidered.
Yeah, it's
well, that's the technique I think used to adhere do the
I do
stitching.
have monogram towels.
Wow.
Classy.
Alan, do you have any monogrammed gear?
Wow, I'd have to check. I'd have to check on that.
Alan has fuzzy slippers with his initials.
I would have thought maybe like an attaché case that he takes.
I do have some fuzzy slippers.
Wayne State every year.
Okay.
Are they rabbit fuzzy slippers? Because that'd be awesome.
They're better than that.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
Like a
I
pair of
just
wolf
fell in love with
colors.
Adam. Like, I just fell in love with Alan. It just happened.
Those are not for wearing. Those are for display. Those are
Okay.
too cool. Like, you're gonna wear those around the house? It'd get dirty.
He's a
I would.
big Chattanooga Red Wolves. Those
Is
are
this-
Chattanooga
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Wolves.
My
Slippers.
childhood
comfy.
club.
Welcome to the
Childhood
451 podcast,
Oh
everybody.
yeah, we've gone off the rails
Already.
as quickly
Well, at least
as
Is,
Game and Albuquerque went off the rails.
I was gonna say this was an all-time record.
No, it's because a couple weeks ago we were talking about what type of underwear Sean Mann wears. This is
That was
that's-
that was a very relevant news story a couple weeks ago that we were obliged to cover.
America's finest news source, 451 podcast.
I do want to kick things off with a letter. You know, we get these emails to the inbox every now and again, and
Red.
Yeah,
there
red,
was
red.
it's usually red. I have to say, it's usually red, and he uses aliases to try and like disguise his identity, but we always know it's him. But this one says, "Yo, could we start the recording a little bit later? It's dinner time on the West Coast, and I've got meat on the grill." Signed, R.G. Senior.
That motherfucker.
When you talked about meat on the grill, yeah, I automatically knew that was right.
I know. I mean, it's 6:30, but come on, like Rod, you got to make time for us every now and again. So
Plan your
We'll-
meat better, Rod.
we'll take it into consideration, but we really won't. So,
No, fuck your meat.
I've always said that. Let's talk Detroit City Football Club. We were on such a high, riding such a wave of positivity. Had possibly the most dominant win, dare I say, of the Danny Dichio era. Less than a week ago, and then we follow it up with possibly the biggest dud
And
of
then,
the Danny Dichio era.
and then Alan decided to go to a road game again.
So we'll start with Alan because he was our man on the ground. He made the trip. He's just fresh off the airplane. Not more than an hour and a half ago, he landed at DTW. Alan, what was the vibes of the game? Because I tell you what, watching the game from my couch, the vibes were not good. And you're on mute. Just
Alan, you're on mute.
oh no,
Alan,
he's
you're
still
on
on mute.
Unmute your shit, Alan.
I'm here.
Yes, let's go.
I was going to say the vibes were fantastic, but it was for the
Ooh.
home fans.
Well,
This was like their best victory of the season. Oh my God, they were dancing in the aisles, and meanwhile, me and my mother, I think there were a few other city fans from New Mexico who we didn't even notice until at the end of the game, and one other city related fan we were the totality of the away support, so we started having a bad time like really quick. Yeah.
Well,
The-
the first goal was like 5 minutes in, right, or 6 minutes, or something like that.
and
It
it
was
was
very
just
early.
after we had a really good chance
Yeah,
and got turned away.
yeah.
And had that gone in, this whole thing may have taken a different direction. But
The butterfly effect.
yeah, the chance on one end went all the way back to the other end, and watching that happen in live widescreen,
No.
sitting there in the stands.
Live definition.
Oh, it was like,
Your
oh
stomach
no,
dropped into your ass.
oh no, and then it went into the net, and it was like, yeah.
I just remember the euphoria. Like,
Carlos
with Dario
too
Suarez.
was in
Yeah.
in yeah, I was gonna say no man's land, but that would be even closer to the net than what he was.
Yes,
He was in some other county. So and then so we had a bright start, and then the car went off the cliff, down the ravine, rolled
Thelma and
over,
Louise style.
blew up,
Thelma and Louise.
kept on rolling, landed, and then blew up again. That was my night, basically.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think there needs to be an intervention here, a moratorium on me going to away games, because
I didn't want to bring that up so early in the show.
oh my God,
Alan, but-
so like in any season, there's going to be ups and downs.
Correct.
Well, we've had a bumper crop of downs at these away games, and I've seen 2 of them face to face.
Stop going. Just
I
save
think
your money. Buy a
I think I
puppy
have
or
for
something.
in the best interest of the club. I think I have to stop going to away games.
When was the last win that you saw, Alan? He said that
Yeah,
much.
Alan.
Jeez.
Not this season.
And you were on the bus for that Indy trip too.
Yeah. Well, I went to a few of those, so I think we did at least 1 or 2 of those. So
You're on
But-
the NGS bus, I remember too.
yeah.
Cursed.
Oh
Also,
yeah.
the Etsy witch is fucking fired.
What?
Oh man.
You
You don't know
can't
about
go
the
to the
Etsy
you
witch?
can't keep on going to the well. At some point, that's going to backfire.
It runs dry.
That
We
you
need a
mess
new
with that
Etsy
kind of stuff.
witch.
Well, they were otherwise disposed.
Etsy,
recently,
like
so-
the website where people like sell their like handcrafted goods.
Yeah, you can get a witch. There is a city supporter, shout out Danica, whoever you are, who has been paying an Etsy witch for Detroit City FC wins.
Wow.
And I
And
think
it's-
it's worked somewhat until last
I mean,
And she
it's
just-
been working really well until last night.
She ran out of money, or
I think the witch ran out of witchiness.
like Alan said, the well ran dry.
gotta save. She's
right.
gotta save up for like Halloween.
I feel like we need to just sell more Etsy witch buttons through NGS to like keep funding this broad. But yeah, no,
We just- we-
someone
well,
has literally
as we
been
mentioned-
paying an Etsy witch for DCFC wins.
Yeah.
I-
Or just have a witch on staff, and then we wouldn't have to like negotiate wages.
True.
Right.
It's the next club hire.
It's the next
witch.
club hired the staff witch. She'll be in charge.
Do I need
well,
to like
never
bust
mind.
out my fucking crystals and moon water? Because I will.
Probably. Okay, so here's a serious question. Carlos Herrera, like, he does not instill a lot of confidence in me. We were on this great run with Carlos Saldana starting like the last 5 games, undefeated in the last 5 games, and then we throw Herrera back in there randomly, it seems, and he kind of shits the bed. Like, obviously, every now and again, a goalkeeper gets lobbed from midfield, but like, it doesn't happen that often. And then the second goal for me too, like he just like punches it straight back into the line of fire, and of course the rebound ends up in the back of the net. So if it was me, and I'm open to other opinions, but if it's me, Saldana's playing every game from here to the end of the season. Like I don't even know why Herrera's back out there at all. No
Absolutely.
offense, Carlos too. Second. Uh,
So can I ask a question?
yeah.
Um, as someone who has literally not played soccer since I was like 8, so that's a really long ass time. That's like 32 years. Holy fuck.
20 years.
Um, oh,
I mean,
thanks. Appreciate you. Is this a situation where, because I mean, obviously, like he's training and he's practicing and blah, blah, blah. But like, is this the kind of thing where it's a situation of like, because he hasn't really been playing in games, like, do you fall out of practice like that? Does that have an effect? Or do we think legitimately just a skill and level issue?
That's a good question.
Obviously, I would assume like there's a difference between like, hey, I practice this every day, but like I'm not ever in a game time situation. So do we think that like not bringing him in more often is affecting this, or is it just the way it is?
I think that there's certain times throughout the year where you would look to insert your backup in times when there are, when your starter may be, you know, like pushed a little bit too much. There may be fatigue, coming into it. The problem is though, is we're at a time in the season where you can't take those chances. I mean, that time is over.
Every match matters now.
Yeah, every match matters throughout the season, but matches are at a premium right now. Wins are at a premium right now, considering how close things are, and that was my biggest problem with last night. Is it seemed like Danny was treating this as a scheduled loss with some of this rotation, and I mean, Dioff and Darren Smith weren't even there last night.
Now, Darren Smith, though, like Darren Smith, I think is like waiting on the baby. And
I was wondering if if they had their baby or not.
But that's the other part of this too. Is the only thing we can do is speculate because the team doesn't release anything about what's going on with the team because of some sort of nonsensical competitive advantage that they think they're undertaking over these teams. And I will say this, that a good coach, and maybe Jaime could probably attest to this, because Jaime is a great coach. Jaime's a great coach. I mean, coaches are going to assumingly game plan for multiple scenarios. They're not just going to game plan for one scenario with one particular group of players. They've got tape on everybody. They've got tape on Carlos Herrera. They've got tape on Carlos Saldana. They've got tape on Darren Smith, Reese Williams.
No, they don't have tape on? Fucking Tatenda. Where is he?
Where is that guy, man? Yeah. I would throw him in before Herrera at this point. If we're not gonna put Saldana.
That's why it's just so nonsensical, and it's frustrating for fans and supporters to sit here and have to speculate why somebody isn't in the lineup. Like, it's presumed that Darren isn't there because his wife's about to have a baby. But why is Dioff not there? And also too, again, it's not like they have a match this coming Saturday. They've got the weekend off after that short turnaround from last Saturday to Wednesday.
Right.
So, it's just, I think it's an unprofessional look to not have your coach answer these questions, because every other single team in the world does it in major professional sports. And I think that's a cop out to sit here and say that, oh, well, it's competitive advantage issues that, we have with talking about injuries or,
Yeah.
coaches disclosing why they did this or why they did that after the game. Again, Dan Campbell goes out in front of the cameras and has to explain his decisions. AJ Hinch goes out in front of the cameras and has to explain his decisions.
Yeah, but I mean, part of
Um,
it is there's no cameras, like
Yeah,
except
that's
for
the
ours.
thing.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like there's not
if
even a beat
Nolan,
writer, and I blame Nolan Bianchi for this, for leaving the Detroit City beat to go to the measly Lions beat.
Yeah, fuck
Uh,
you, Nolan, if you're
Come
listening.
on,
if
Nolan.
Nolan was still covering our team, he would have a recorder in Danny's face
Yeah,
and
yeah,
asking these questions because yes, that is normal standard operating procedure all around the world at the professional level. The coaches have to answer for the performances and the choices they made. Uh
they even have to
yeah,
do it at
I
halftime. I mean,
for
I
sure.
just,
I expected him to get pulled. I expected a
Yeah.
goalkeeper change after two goals were given up and things were a shambles. It's like I think you know there were a few chances, unfortunately, kind of soft ball chances that were tried to score. But New Mexico was sitting on the 2-0 lead and we gave up two more goals. I mean, that is just shocking. So yeah, we paid the price. The universe demands balance. So we had that 4-1 win, and then we paid the price.
And then we got kicked.
So watch out, Lexington.
well,
We
that's
got
going to
your
be the
number
thing.
now.
That's going to be the thing, though, Alan, is, how does this team respond to that?
Yeah.
How do they respond when we are, seemingly in a much better spot than what we were a month and a half ago when it comes to, run of form and everything and, where this team is mentally right now? I mean, are they going to have, are they going to be mentally strong enough to put this New Mexico game behind them and focus on Lexington and focus on getting to the playoffs, because this could be one of those things where they may be mentally shot from it and we have another downswing. I mean, that's the pessimistic worst case scenario look. I mean, best case scenario is they put all that shit behind them. They're mentally stronger and can, forge ahead to Lexington and put together a strong, game plan and win the game.
But I think this is a fair, and let's go there, right? So playoff picture. Detroit City is currently sixth. They're on 32
Forever. We just
points.
live in sixth place. Like, we're never fucking moving.
But we've now played one more game than all of the teams that are chasing us, right? So Pittsburgh's got a game in hand, Indy's got a game in hand, Rhode Island's got a game in hand, Birmingham, not really sure if I want to count
Who?
them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um, but our next five matches are home against Lexington, home against Louisville, home against North Carolina, home against Loudoun, away to Charleston. All of those teams are in the top half of their division. Like this is not like a kind of a casual stroll to the playoffs. This is kind of a gauntlet that this team's going to have to go through. And I mean, we're 8 points clear of Rhode Island, who's in ninth currently, which seems like a lot, like a pretty substantial cushion in terms of at least making the playoffs. But like, I mean,
This was a game.
what do you think out of these next five games? Like, how many wins are there?
Well, I mean, that's why you needed. That's why you needed to get at least a draw against New Mexico, at least a draw. And I mean, looking at that final stretch run here,
I don't like it.
I mean, Against Lexington, you have to assume that Dioff isn't going to be available for that match, given how these loans usually work.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Lou City. I'm not picking. I'm not picking Detroit to win that game.
We'll never beat Lou City. North Carolina.
I mean, Lord, they look decent against North Carolina on the road. North Carolina.
Is Rafa still playing for them?
Oh yeah.
North
He's
Carolina
not
has
good,
dropped their. North
but he has
Carolina has dropped their
guys.
last two. I mean, North Carolina is beatable. Same thing with Loudon. I think Loudon is beatable, but again,
We're
you're
not
not.
going to beat
I
Charleston at
think I
home.
think there's two losses, right? There's like Louisville and Charleston are probably losses, right?
Yes.
Nailed
Yes.
on.
Louisville and
Nailed on.
Charleston are definite losses.
And then you've got to. I mean, I know Tampa sucks this year, but still, you got to go to L. Lang to finish out the season. That's not going to be easy to do.
No.
Yeah.
And get any type of positive result out of that. It's that sucks having to end the season there. And again, you talk about points being a premium, which I mentioned. And you go back and you look at that lineup from last night, and it's just you sit there and wonder if are they looking ahead at some of these matches coming up, because New Mexico is arguably one of the easier teams that you're going to be playing during this stretch. So
just looking back at the last couple of years, right? It's basically been you needed 40 points to get into the playoff spots. So 32, we're on 32 now. So that's 8 points. So we're basically saying we need 3 wins out of the last 6.
oh no,
Boy.
Just I mean maybe not this year, but like in the recent history, right? Like let's just assume 40 points is the threshold. I mean, is it it's like you got to beat Lexington, you got to beat North Carolina, you got to beat Loudon. I think you have to.
any one of those combinations, because right now, even Tampa Bay, people, we haven't won on the road since April 12th.
Not good.
We've gotten some draws, but we haven't won a game since April 12th. And where was that at, Jim?
I watched it. I witnessed it. It was beautiful.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yep, it was Phoenix. And
That
they had
was-
to come back and win that.
That was arguably the most exciting match of the fucking season.
100%.
Yeah, and it was how many months ago now? So
I've been to Arizona since then. Like, that's how long ago it was.
She's already made a return to Arizona.
Like, I've been there and back since that trip.
yeah, those are the 3 most likely wins given how this team has looked this year. I mean, with that loss against New Mexico, you have to beat Lexington now.
Yeah.
Draw does not do anything at this point. You've got to beat North Carolina. You've got to beat Loudon. That's the predicament that they're put.
You don't want it coming down to like the last game of the season,
No.
like you're saying, Adam, and having to go to Tampa and get 3 points, or you know what I mean. Like you just don't want it to come down to that.
No, you got to take care of business at home at Keyworth, and
All right, so here's the critical question for each one of us. Alan, are we going to get those 3 wins?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
But
damn.
wait.
okay.
Wait
Okay.
for it. I think that line is going to be lower this year because the Eastern Conference sucks this year.
Shout out to fucking Miami for dragging everybody.
So we may not need 3 wins, but we're going to need 2 wins at least.
I think we do. Yeah, I think that's fair.
So that's pushing the margin right there.
Okay. Jam, are we getting 3 wins?
I mean, I would like to say yes,
Uh-oh.
but my confidence level right now is like down here. And like that's the thing, like it's fucking wild. I don't know. Like we had a really great match last weekend and
Yeah.
then yesterday happened. Like there's not any consistency that I can depend on right now.
No. Yeah. No.
Um I think like I kind of agree with Alan. Like I think we can probably pull off two and I think two might get us there, but like three is
Barely. Yeah.
like I'm not confident that we get three more wins.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but like I'm just if we do, cool. Like that's super exciting and I'm here for it, but like I don't know. I don't feel good about it.
Good. You know what it's going to take? It's going to take having a consistent lineup and no injuries. If we can,
And a reliable goalkeeper.
well, yeah. I mean, well, that's Saldana is in, so he'll know that he'll start those games, and
I
He
hope.
has to.
he
I
has
hope.
to, and we yeah. I mean, we just have to have these guys. It's like it just seems like whenever we move one piece around, the whole thing just comes falling apart.
Well, and
So
the
found
other.
we've go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I was just gonna say that we found a lineup that works finally,
Yeah.
and can't mess with that. Now, sometimes you don't have an option.
Sure.
If somebody gets hurt, you're gonna have to work around that. But
Or someone has a baby.
well, bring the
Y'all
baby.
need to
Bring the
plan your
baby.
babies
Who cares?
better.
That's why I've been saying that, Jam. Like some of these
Like
dudes
we
pull
know
out
how
game is
babies
terrible.
happen, right?
How do they
So,
happen?
like,
The
figure
stork,
it out.
right?
Wait, do I need to explain the facts
4:51
of life
after
right now?
dark.
The birds and the bees.
Oh yeah.
The
Like,
man,
but-
the
plan
man
it
is
fucking better.
In and out. Yeah.
the man isn't hurting the lady, right? They're just wrestling, right?
I mean, it depends on what you're into.
Oh boy.
Depends.
No, but I think the other like Alan was just to piggyback off that. I think the other half, so like Saldana, I think is proving to be key. But also, it feels like unless we have all three of Juve and Cedeno and Darren Smith, it feels like our attack is just completely impotent. No babies are being had when Jordan Adebayo Smith is out there, or whoever else we got.
Does not get us pregnant.
No, it does not. It does not.
No romance in that at all.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Adam. Are we getting 3 wins or not?
I agree with Alan. I don't think we're getting it, but I think we still get in the playoffs. Last podcast I said draw these next two,
Yep.
which I was wrong already in New Mexico, and I'm sticking with a draw against Lexington. After that, it's tough. You gotta beat North Carolina and Loudoun at that point. And who knows what the teams around you are going to be doing. I mean, Rhode Island. Shit. I mean, Rhode Island has Indy coming up. They've got El Paso, Miami.
Oh boy.
They're at home against Tampa Bay, on the road against North Carolina, and on the road against New Mexico to finish the season. Indy has Rhode
Can I
Island
just
on the
say?
road.
Can I just say? If it comes down to the last day of the season and we are like tied on points with Rhode Island for the 8th playoff spot, I will die. I will die.
I mean, that's who it's gonna. I mean, I'm not going any further down beyond Indy in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah.
just because I think that's gonna be the cutoff right there.
Sorry, Kaylor.
Yeah, sorry.
We're not sorry. Fuck you.
Sorry.
I mean, Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh has the lights. They have Miami as well, and they have Indy coming up, to finish out, and Monterey Bay. I mean, they have, and then Phoenix to finish out the season at home. And Phoenix, as we know, is
Phoenix is in shambles, y'all. Trust me.
and then Hartford, who is,
Ooh.
depending on which table you look, at. I mean, Hartford's playing out of their minds right now, and they've got a pretty difficult schedule. They've got Monterey Bay next. They got Pittsburgh, and they've got to travel out to Colorado, take on Colorado Springs. They're on the road against Sacramento, which is going to be tough. But they also have Oakland on the road, and they finish out the season on the road against Tampa Bay and Lou City. So, I mean,
and they have a Jaeger Cup final.
And
ooh, that's true. Yes.
Wait, that's still a thing?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That's the Sacramento game on the road that they have coming up.
Okay.
But they also play Sacramento at home to still this year.
Oh, wow.
Well. So
the glamour matchup that everyone was dreaming of: Hartford against Sacramento.
But I just want to make sure everybody knows this. Oh, even though it's not really going to matter because they're playing Miami. Russell Cicerone's playing Miami at the end of the season, so.
All right.
I don't think we could depend on Russell Cicerone to bail us out.
Fuck that guy.
Savior, man.
Trade us by not playing for us.
Okay. We had one really fun activity that we were gonna do tonight. One of our faithful listeners, Ryan Boros, had dropped it. I think it may be in a Discord. He was like, "Hey, next time 451 gets together, you should do an all-time ranking of all the celebrities that have ever gone to a Detroit City match." And we're like, "Oh, that's a great idea. It'd be lots of fun." We put together the list. We all kind of did our rankings, compiled
I
it.
didn't do it yet.
Adam hasn't done it yet. Everyone else did it.
Hell.
Maybe not Red, maybe not Rod. Don't know. But what it comes down to is Dennis had all the data. And then Dennis decided he couldn't be on the show tonight. So
Shocker.
Wandering around America looking for Oasis concerts.
he's the guy whose bucket hat on.
Yeah,
Bucket hat and American flag cape.
He was headed for Mexico at last notice. So we're gonna postpone that for the next episode or the next time Dennis is on because he's got all the data. But shout out to Ryan. It was a great idea. And if anyone else has got any ideas,
Ryan.
Yeah, we love Ryan. If anyone else has got any ideas, you've been dying to hear our opinions on, you've just been lying awake at night,
God,
wanting to know does Jam think a hot dog is a sandwich? Send it in to us. We'll break it down. You always wanted Adam's take on the Spice Girls. Who is the spiciest? Let us know. We'll break it down.
I always thought it was Ginger.
As long as you don't say posh, I think I'm all right with.
I was never a posh guy.
No, I don't know what David Beckham was thinking, honestly.
Decisions were made. I'm still here waiting for him.
I've prepared an alternate activity.
Wait, real quick, who was everybody's Spice Girl?
Don't even remember who all of them were.
I'm a
But
scary
was it
Spice kind of girl.
Harry. Yeah.
Scary. It was. She's had the puffy hair.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have
Mel
thought
B.
Scary. Yeah.
Yep.
That's my vote. So the alternate activity is, this is for discussion. So as some people may know, next week starts Hispanic Heritage Month. We don't get a real month. We get half of September.
A mid-month bullshit month.
Half of September and half of October. I've been writing my congressman for years. Can we get a whole month? Give us November or something.
There's a reason why they do that, though.
I know, but that's a bullshit reason. Give me August or something. It doesn't even have to be a good month. Just give me a month.
Give us a spicy month though, not like I don't want it to be in the winter.
Oh,
It's
that's
gotta
what I
be-
said. Just August. Give me August. It's hot. It's everyone's sweating, just like Latin America.
I think it should be May.
No air conditioning. May? Why May?
No, because May's my birthday.
Oh, okay. I would vote for that.
And it's already Cinco de Mayo, but I don't want it to get too Mexican centric for.
Okay, wait. I have to tell a very quick story. I had a really good friend. This girl, she was Mexican American, in college, and
What is she now?
what is she now?
I don't know. You said she was Mexican American in college. So what?
No,
is
she is. She is still Mexican American, as far as I know. But she swore up and down that that Cinco de Mayo was Mother's Day in Mexico. I was like, no, it's not. It was like some battle against the French in like La Jolla or something. I don't.
They don't even
but-
they don't even celebrate it in Mexico.
I know.
Total
but anyways,
Tex-Mex holiday.
Finally. So this is like before Wikipedia. Like I had to like check out an encyclopedia from the university library, and I showed her, and she is like, "You never talk to me again."
You immediately
anyways,
broke up with
there you
Jaime.
No, I mean we weren't dating. We were just friends. But you didn't want to be my friend after I proved her wrong about Mexican.
Was she a
Mother's
girl and was she your friend?
Day. Yeah, I guess she was a girlfriend
She's
then.
your girlfriend.
There you go.
Um.
Technically, yeah.
So I've compiled an all-time Detroit City 11, starting 11, comprised only of Hispanic players.
Ooh.
Okay. So I'm gonna give this out, and then I'm gonna get everyone like, you can tell me, no, you missed someone. You should have put this guy in. You should have put this person
Who's
out.
the head coach?
There is no head coach. There's been no Hispanic head coaches of Detroit
Well,
City. We
this
did
could
have
just be a
Javi
coach.
Bautista as an assistant coach.
I was gonna say
So
he's got to
we
be
could-
he's got to be the coach. Then.
We could put him. I didn't think that far ahead, Adam, but now that you mentioned it, Javi Bautista is the coach. That's probably not one we can debate, though.
Can't debate the goalkeeper coach either.
The goalkeeper coach, yes, Eric. Love him. Miss him every day. So he's on the staff as well. He's on the bench right next to Javi. All right, goalkeeper. Now there's actually of all the positions, there's actually been quite a few Hispanic goalkeepers over the years.
To me, this is easy,
It is easy.
and it's out of left field too for a lot of people probably.
Yeah.
Some people will not see this coming. But like, for example, we had Fernando Pina, right? We had he was like 2017, 2018 years. Then of course we've got Saldana, who's been here for a couple of years. We've had Herrera, who's just joined up this year, who obviously is not going in the all-time team. And then, of course, the GOAT, Nate Steinwasser, who is, by the way, half Peruvian. So,
Counts.
shout out to Nate. Shout out to Peru. Shout out to the Pisco drink that I just finished.
Is he the greatest Peruvian goalkeeper of all time, Jaime?
Nate Steinwasser? No, not really. But he's the greatest Peruvian goalkeeper that's ever played for Detroit City. That's a fact.
Oh.
So I've got Nate Steinwasser in goal. All right.
Yes.
Right back. Kevin Venegas, who Mexican American, very proud of his mariachi roots. What years did he play for us? It was like the NISA years, basically, right? Like
Yeah.
2020, 2021. He didn't make the jump to USL Championship. Instead, he became a real estate agent, I think.
Is he still in town?
No.
He is, I think, yeah. No, I think he is.
Stayed here, right?
I think he stayed here, yeah.
No.
I know I follow him on Instagram. It looks like he has like a boring office job now.
Yeah. Kind of sad. All right. Center back. There is not much to pick from center back. I'm just going to tell you right now. It's very slim pickings. But I've gone Sebastian Capuzzucchi, who is also he's a Chilean guy. He ended up playing with like Red Wolves, or did he come from Red Wolves? He's got some connection.
No,
to Red
he
Wolves.
played for us first, and then he went there.
and then went to Red Wolves. Okay.
I love him. He is a fucking he's great in the NGS DMs.
Nice. He had a point against for being Chilean, but also a point for because he was one of the only two center backs I could think of that were of Hispanic origin. He was there also Nisa, right? Like 2020,
He was only with us in 2020, I
the
believe.
COVID year, right? The COVID year he was
Yes.
there, I think. Yeah. All right, center back number two, Santi Amigo. I don't know if anyone even remembers this dude. He barely played. He played at Lawrence Tech, and he was on the 2018 roster from
I remember
Spain,
the name.
actually. But again, there was
Spain
very
doesn't
slim pickings.
Spain doesn't count.
It's got to count for this because there's no one else, my friend. And they are a Spanish-speaking country, which is technically what we're going for here, even though it is the overlord colonizers, but that's all right. Left back again, very there. This is gonna maybe be a surprise. I put Cristina Torres from the women's team at
Okay.
left back. Historically, she's been a winger, but this year, if anyone's been following along for Unam Pumas women's team in Liga MX Women's League, she's been playing starting as the left back. So I thought, hey, she's on the Puerto Rican national team. What balled out in like 20? Let's see, what year was that? 22 maybe? I think for the women's team. So she's gone in at left back. Midfield. There's a few more choices in midfield. There was a kind of a few dudes around that were like on the periphery. I've gone with Yesiel Cedeno, attacking midfielder. Darwin Espinal, attacking midfielder. And then in the center, I've gone with Aaron Franco, who played in 2017, and Kobe Hernandez Foster, our most recent signing, also goes into center midfield. Up top, it could have been Javi Bautista, player manager. It wasn't, though. I've gone with Dario Suarez, the greatest Cuban of all time
Yes.
to play in NPSL and USL. And the man who's back scoring goals, Hato Boteo Faz,
Yes.
doing his thing in Omaha, finally recovered from the Achilles injury. That's my starting 11. All-time greatest, Detroit City, Hispanic 11. Let me know what you think. Alan, is there anyone who should be in there that's not?
Well, I couldn't possibly question your monumental research here. In fact, wouldn't want to insult you by suggesting that there was somebody that you missed.
Do you know what's coming in really handy when I was looking at all these players was the Detroit City legacy numbers. It was very handy, I have to say.
Wow. Okay. We found a use for the legacy numbers finally.
Jam, any would you change anything from this team?
I don't think so. Like, I feel like you covered everybody. I would put Fernando in as a backup keeper.
You can be on the bench. I think you could be the backup.
I feel like he's on the bench.
Yeah.
He's a bodybuilder now, which is still so weird.
I know. Has anyone seen him recently? Like for a while he was like posting a lot of his bodybuilding.
He was posting a
pictures.
lot on Instagram.
Yeah.
But
Can
he
Armando
has
be the
not
third
lately.
keeper then?
Yes. Armando would definitely be the third keeper.
Yes, we love Armando. Armando is a vibes guy, and I appreciate that.
He was a
about him.
vibes guy. And he's now he's a coach, right, for one of the USL
At
teams.
New
right?
Mexico.
Oh
New
yeah.
Mexico.
Damn it, Armando. Why you gotta get this guy to play so well? Ugh, Armando, we love you.
He was an angel. Like, I'll even just say, because during the 2020 year, which was very strange,
Very.
those of us supporters who do like the player support stuff were doing like grocery and food deliveries to the player apartments in 2020 when like they couldn't Like it was very limited access of who could be in touch with who.
Yeah.
And like he was one of those guys that was always there and was always excited when we showed up and was like, people are here to visit us. Like, yes, love that fucking guy.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly like you did good. Who's gonna do the legacy numbers? Have we gotten the most recent guys on those? Like, do they have numbers yet, or are we waiting on
Yeah,
them?
this guy that just came on loan, Isaiah LaFleur's got one already, so I think
Yeah,
we're
he got
probably
one.
set
So
for the.
loans count in the legacy numbers. It's literally everyone who has played for us.
Yep. So we're
Okay.
up to 230 with Isaiah LaFleur. So
God,
Hey,
that's
Jaime,
yeah.
so many.
did you consider having Torre?
So there's a couple players that like have definitely have Spanish surnames. So Alex Villanueva also, but I've not been able to like uncover like what their actual background was. I thought of him because obviously with the center back dilemma. Um, do you know what where his people hail from?
He's from Santa Monica, so I'm assuming that.
He's Mexican.
Adam.
And he played for the LA Galaxy youth team, so
Okay, so we may stand to revise this if we can uncover what his actual uh ethnic background is.
and I would say Alex Villanueva would count too towards that.
Yeah, but where's it? Where's his parents from? Where's his grandparents from? Does anybody know?
California.
Before that.
Mexico, because it was California.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ooh,
now I'm
that's a good
looking and
point.
like I have questions too, because like there's some guys back in the day from like the 2019 years. I feel like we had a lot of Hispanic men.
There was a few hanging around. So like Pablo Cruz, I remember him.
What about God, what the fuck was his last name? We had another Santiago.
Agudelo.
I'm gonna have to like research now.
I
You
love the
Agudelo?
top.
Santiago Agudelo. He was like a forward. I can't remember where he went to school, but he was like a Colombian guy.
I love the top
Okay.
though. I love the top with Pato and Dario.
Yeah, there's no one getting in
Fuck
that.
yeah.
No one's getting
Let-
in that front two.
I would love to see that in an actual match.
And honestly, they would have complemented each other really well. Like Pato's like the target man. You have Dario like underneath, kind of making little runs. Oh man, it would have been beautiful.
It can still happen.
They could. You never know.
It could still happen. Well, you forgot about the other Steinwasher. Javi.
Javi,
Oh yeah, we did forget about
Clearly
him.
the inferior Steinwasher.
He
were
was
they
not
cousins
quite.
or something?
Yeah.
And Javi
Yeah.
looked much more Hispanic than Nate did.
He did. Not
Bro,
quite.
I look more Hispanic than Nate.
Oh dear.
And
I
I
can't
haven't
wait to
even
people
drawn
listening
on
to-
eyebrows.
I can't wait to people listen to this and like, oh my God, Nate Steinwasher is Hispanic.
It's gonna blow people's minds.
It's gonna blow people's minds. Yeah.
I like it. I'm here for it.
I was trying to remember, where was Vincenzo Candela from? Was he Colombian?
Ooh.
Not that he's
Was
getting into this
Colombian
team.
or was he Venezuelan?
He's not getting into this team, but just for
I was
like
gonna say
argument's sake. I was trying to remember where he was from.
Would he
Hold on.
overtake Javi as the coach though?
Where did he just sign on to coach?
He's at Omaha, Union Omaha,
Oh
coaching
right,
Pato.
yeah.
Candelo's Colombian.
Oh no.
I would take him as an assistant to the assistant, Kitman.
So he's on the technical staff then.
Yeah, I would take him on the technical staff. The other guy I remember, I don't know if anyone remembers this guy, Alex Covarrubias. Does anyone remember him?
I remember him.
He was like supposed to be a big time baller, and like I just remember he refused to play. No, sorry, he played.
Alan, get off Duolingo.
He's just working on Spanish for Hispanic Heritage Month.
I literally just got a notification that's like Alan gave you a high five.
How many? What's your streak, Alan?
Long
A
streak.
million.
I started Duolingo French for the Women's World Cup in 2019.
We just completed our
Wow.
friend's quest. Thanks, Alan.
And how confident are you in your French at this point, 6 years later?
Well, not really. They meaning teachers of French say you can't learn French through Duolingo, and I tend to agree with them.
Just crushed everyone's dreams of
Yeah.
bilingualism.
I know more than nothing, so
Yeah.
I guess that's a good
Do
word.
you,
in its
do you
favor.
feel like you can read like more than you could speak thanks to Duolingo? Like if you went to France,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah, for sure. If
you could read a menu or signs on the street.
If you put like a copy of Le Monde in front of me, I could probably read it.
yeah,
But if somebody ran up to me yelling at me to like, there's a fire down the street, I would have to pick through it.
I am not doing French in Duolingo. I am
Okay.
doing German.
German, wow.
That's
So
good.
basically, for 30 minutes a day, I aggressively yell at my phone.
I feel like all German sounds angry.
Yeah, it should be therapeutic.
It is like it's a very aggressive language. It makes
took-
sense. Like I
It
Yeah.
it's easy after
4
doing
years of it in
Irish.
high school. Yeah.
I got to the end of Irish Duolingo and was like, that was way too difficult. Give me something easy. German. I'm here for
Absolutely.
it. But yeah, like I literally just yell at my phone aggressively for 30 minutes a day.
Adam, are you learning any languages? Are you trying to become a better global citizen?
No.
All right, fair.
I'm sorry, what's no in Spanish?
No.
No.
You're on your way, Adam.
And French
You're-
too, so that's pretty
See,
good.
Adam's got it nailed down in like 4 different languages. All right. Anyone got any shout outs or anyone have any
Is Jam gonna put together her starting 11 next?
Like just in general.
Is it best
Yeah.
buys?
Or-
ooh,
It's
The
vibes.
best what?
the best
Guys?
legs?
just
Rafa.
He would go in there. Yeah, that's true.
Well, we know
There's
Bacon
We
no...
wouldn't
be
win a
in there.
game, but we'd have good thighs.
I already know
Get hurt
two.
halfway through.
I think I know I think I know 3 in Jam starting 11. Evan Lorio starting in goal.
Ooh.
And then you've got, I mean, Bakey will be in there, and Ryan Williams, I know for sure will be in there.
Is this just Jam's favorites?
Brett Levi's would be in there, I think, probably too.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I could put together a starting 11 based on my favorite City players. But also, like, I don't want people to think I'm just like some creepy old lady.
But I got
Because
4.
all
of
these
them.
men could be my sons.
I got 4 of them though.
Hear it.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is what happens when you invite a woman on the podcast.
Well, next episode it will definitely be Jam's favorite boys of all time.
All right,
T-shirt
I'll
City
put a list
boys.
together.
And is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
I don't think so either, but some people feel strongly about it.
Fuck those people.
And with that,
Oh, I got a shout out.
oh yeah, Alan's got a shout out.
I have a shout out. Dennis, wherever you're at, wandering around Chicago in your bucket hat. We miss you and look forward to seeing you soon.
We do miss Dennis. I may have actually chased him away from this episode because I don't know if he's gone and actually got tickets for this concert, but I literally on Tuesday I discovered an Irish band that I thought was pretty cool, and I told him and he's like, oh, they are pretty cool, and then he was like, and they're actually playing in Chicago on Thursday. Like, yeah, gotta be kidding me. So if he's at the Cardinals gig, then we wish him all the best. And if he's just out wandering around in a bucket hat, we still wish him all the best.
Eating a Chicago hot dog.
I would hope so. Not a sandwich, not a Chicago hot dog sandwich.
Not a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Shout out to Garrett, shout out to Rod, shout out to all of the people that have 451 legacy number.
Mostly.
We mostly love you and mostly wish you well. Good night and sleep tight.
Detroit City FC. The rules, baby. Welcome to the key. City till I die. Say hi to the bad guy. Pretty gritty in the key. You see our flag fly, chin check. Cash tech, we came to sweep the leg. With all disrespect, the rules will bruise your head. 2012, the scene pop. We came to clean clocks. Your team is dream drop. We gave some mean knocks. Stomping on the count. Yeah, we chomping on the bit. Many came and went, but they ain't stopping none of it. Community built, community owned. Roasting foes coast to coast. Leave your hope postponed. Spirit of Detroit. Lemons the lemonade. Yemen and Bangladesh make a stronger.